Hi, everyone. Just wanted to come to you and give you the daily dose of light. Tomorrow, just so you know, I will be broadcasting live from the Labyrinth of Miracles on the grounds of the Goodnight Child Empowerment Network, the Goodnight Angelic Kingdom. And hopefully the weather will cooperate. Today we had some rain, so I couldn't go out there. But I do want to talk about something that's happening right now. Some of the groups that we're in have been discussing this, that people are going through some pretty trying times now. And it's not just the stay in place and the quarantine and the whole COVID-19 situation. It's really a spiritual situation. There's a lot of shift. There's a lot of transformation happening right now. The opportunity to ascend and to find our power within. And, people are going through the dark night of the soul, or that leap of faith they need to take. And what's happening is all of us are going through it. It's not just the people who have not found their power, or the people who are not light workers or Reiki masters, or spiritual people who have found their meditation bliss. This is happening to regular, ordinary people that really have no idea what's going on. We at least know when we get into these situations where we feel like we're struggling, where we know that we're being tested. We know that on the other side of that is growth. We know that because we've been there, so we have experience. The people around us don't have that experience for the most part. Specifically the people who are very ingrained in their belief system that they've held on to for so many years, and now all that's ruptured, and they're home, and they're kind of free falling and lost. But what's actually happening is this spiraling situation that's occurring. So think for a second, for if you have a tether that's going down to the earth, right? And these people are starting to ascend. They're taking off, but they can't take off because they're tethered. So there's this spiraling that's taking place, and it's spiraling and spiraling, and again can't move anywhere because they're tethered. Typically they're tethered by their old beliefs or the way they think things should be. Right now there's no normal, because normal is blown out of the water for most of the population of the globe. So anyway, this tether of fear, old beliefs, is holding them down. And when we have this spiraling that's happening, that the highest self, the spiritual self, is trying to ascend and come to the forefront, so that you see the power within, not something from without, you're just moving in this little eddy, and you can't go anywhere. And what happens to a human being is they can have anxiety situations occur, they can have panic attack, they can even be depressed, because when you spiral for too long, there's an illusion that you're going downward. And it's that downward sensation, or the downward feeling, that happens when you feel depressed. Okay. So, really, what we need to do is we need to cut that tether. And how we cut the tether is to review what it is we believe, what we know is holding us back. Some of us are very aware of it, and some of us, even with that awareness, can't make the jump. But awareness is the key. So those of you who are already on this path of spiritual enlightenment, whatever it is you call it, to find your power, to ascend, please be aware of the people that are around you that have no idea what's going on. They are just so confused. So shine your light bright. The way you can do this is to clear yourself every day. Clear your energy field, clear your mind, clear your beliefs. And how we do that is to focus. Okay, so if I said to you, you can't really be sad and happy at the same time, most of you will agree with me, because you can't look left and look right at the same time. But the same holds true with your thoughts. So if you focus every day on one thought that will program you throughout the day, that's the biggest, easiest way to get through these times. So when I wake up in the morning, if I want to focus on productivity, then the sloth side of me can't be enacted. And why? Because I'm focused over here, and I can't even see sloth. I only see productivity. Okay. So what I'd like to do now is do just a real brief meditation, something you can do as soon as you wake up in the morning, that you're going to own this word for the day, and it's going to see you throughout the day. So let's go ahead and get started. If you're in a position where you can do this, go ahead and close your eyes and just start to focus on your breath. And just feel that breath coming in through your nose and then out through your mouth when you exhale. As the breath comes in, feel that coolness. Feel the clarity it gives you. And as it goes out, feel how warm it is. And it's actually like you're releasing something more than just breath. Releasing the baggage, releasing your old thoughts. But just think about that for a moment. As your eyes are closed, just think about this breathing process. So transformational. You have the power to transform air as it comes into your body and it releases. It's cool when it comes in and it's warm when it goes out. And what does it come in as? It comes in as oxygen. And it goes out as CO2. Look at your power. Your body did that. Now focus on that for a moment. Nothing else can transform it the way you did in that instant, except for a scientific experiment. You have the power to transform air. Now let's focus on your power to transform your thought. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, all I want you to do is sit up straight in your bed, sit on the edge of your bed, be comfortable, and take 3 deep cleansing breaths. And just focus on the transformation that occurred while you were breathing. After the 3rd breath, find your word for the day. What's it going to be? Joy, peace, productivity. Focus on a task. Whatever it is you want, just focus on that. And after that 3rd breath, I want you to repeat that word 8 times. For example, joy, 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 joy. Now, if you're like me, which I know you are, after about the 3rd or 4th time, you could feel the vibration ripple down through your body from your vocal cords. And before I got to the 8th joy, I felt the vibration all the way down in the tips of my toes. So I've programmed every cell in my body to have joy for the day. So try that tomorrow morning, and I'll meet you out in the Labyrinth of Miracles sometime tomorrow during the day. Enjoy the meditation. I leave you now in the deepest peace and love. Namaste.